Good morning, y'all. Please excuse the self-tan on my face right now. Obviously need to wash that off. It feels like I have not vlogged in like a month. Surely that's not right. It's gotta just be a few weeks, but it's been a long time. I feel like you can still hear it in my voice a little bit, but I've been sick. I was so sick like the last week and a half. Josh and I, we've both been sick. So obviously have not been doing very much. Haven't felt like vlogging, have not been working. So today is the first day in a few weeks that I'm feeling like vlogging again. Okay, so Josh's mom doesn't know how to online shop. Her words, not mine. So whenever she needs to buy something online, she asks me to get it for her and send it to her house. So I ordered her a mother of the bride dress for Jess's wedding. Josh's sister, she's getting married in like a month. I ordered it from Nordstrom, and after I bought it, I got an email saying that my purchase got me 2 weeks free ClassPass. If you don't know what ClassPass is, I don't know if it's everywhere or if it's just in Dallas, but it's like you pay like a monthly subscription and then you can go to like all these different workout places. There's like Soul Cycle and saunas and I don't know, just lots of different workout classes and things like that. But I think it goes by like points or something. So you have to like use points to get to go to these classes. I'm not really 100% sure how it works. And I've never done it. I know Sydney used to do it when she lived here. But anyway, I have 2 weeks free. So I've been looking for a class to do or like a sauna session or something because I really want to make the most of these 2 weeks free. There's like nails, makeup, lashes, tanning, blow dry bar, lots and lots of stuff on here. So I'm really gonna try to use it as much as I can in these 2 weeks, but hopefully they don't charge me anything extra. That's the only thing that I'm worried about because with the points and everything, I'm not really sure how it works. Before I head out the door, I'm gonna have one of my gym vitamin bites. I've been taking these for about a week or so, and I love that they're made out of food. I'm not a big breakfast girl. I usually skip breakfast. I just don't like eating in the morning. And if I take vitamins on an empty stomach in the morning, it usually just doesn't make me feel good. These vitamin bites are made out of real food, so I can have it on an empty stomach and it doesn't bother me at all. And these are made to be easily absorbed into your body. So your body is able to use the nutrients in here easier than taking vitamins in pill form. So these are just the daily vitamin packs. So it's basically just a daily multivitamin. It has probiotics and prebiotics for gut and immune function, vitamin D2 for bone and mood support, dates and stone fruit for digestion and gut health, vitamin K2 for bone protection, mineral salts and pumpkin seeds for immune and overall health. Lots of good ingredients in here that you can take every day and just use this as a multivitamin. And these taste really good too. But they also have bites for energy, for calming down and sleep. I keep wanting to call them gummies. It's not a gummy, it's more of like a chewable. It's like a brownie kind of texture. And this packaging is really easy to travel with too. I know that the way I eat, I'm probably not getting all the vitamins and nutrients that I need from my diet. So it's really nice to add this into my diet and feel like I'm getting all of those nutrients that my body needs. And there's tons of benefits for your body when you take this consistently. Obviously your overall health, your mood, gut health, your hair, skin, and nails, lots and lots of good things. So I love that these are made with real food ingredients. They were created by nutrition experts. Everything is holistic. There's nothing synthetic and everything is backed by science. So if you want to check out Gym, you can use the code Casey for a discount on your first month. You can click the link in the description box or scan the QR code on the screen. And like I said, they have other bites to choose from if you're looking for help with sleep, calm, or energy. You could definitely check them out, but this is the one that I have. It's just the Eat Your Nutrients. We are making a new chicken and rice recipe in the crock pot today. I think the chicken is done. It looks like it's gonna be really good. And this is my first time using this chicken shredder that I got on TikTok Shop. I usually use like a hand mixer, but sometimes it just makes a huge mess and it's not even worth it. But I saw this on TikTok Shop and I feel like this is gonna be much easier and less messy than using that hand mixer. Oh, I have high hopes for this. Okay. Oh, shoot. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at it shredding that chicken up. I bet they have the same thing on Amazon and I'm surprised that I never see anybody talk about that. Look at that. TikTok Shop is very hit or miss, but this was a really good purchase. Imagine being the person that came up with this. What a genius. Okay, so I've been trying to book the Glow Sauna Studios and I was really excited about it and it kept asking me to upgrade. And I was like, no, I have 2 weeks free. I'm not gonna upgrade. Like, it was sending me straight to pay for a month, which is $80. And I was like, no, I'm not doing that. So I finally figured it out. This is where they tricked me. They have certain classes that are the trial classes. So if you have the free trial, you can only pick from like a few of these classes. And I don't think I was really very interested in any of them. So I think I might just go ahead and cancel. Like, because if not, then 2 weeks will pass and then they'll charge me $80 anyway. So I think I'm just gonna go for a walk today. It is 80 degrees outside. I could use a nice little walk and just listen to a podcast for a little bit anyway. I guess we'll skip the sauna today. I was thinking about also going to Hotworks. Maybe I'll do Hotworks later. I need a walk anyway, and it would be nice to be outside for a little bit. Okay, so the 21 Days of Beauty sale is going on at Ulta right now. And today, my cleansing balm, my Clinique Take the Day Off cleansing balm is on sale for 50% off. I feel like most of the time, almost every single time they have this sale, this cleansing balm is 50% off one of the days. I always make sure to stock up because, I mean, it's $22 versus like $44. And it's just the best cleansing balm. I just haven't found any cleansing balm that works as well as this one. And it is pricey, but I feel like for the amount of product that you get, it's really not that bad. Because a lot of the drugstore cleansing balms, you don't really get a whole lot of product. So it's cheaper, but when you compare how much product you're getting, it's still not that cheap. So that's where I am now. I'm gonna run into Ulta, stock up on those cleansing balms. I don't know how many I'm gonna get yet. I feel like I usually get 4 or 5. This is one of those things that I don't run out of. I always have it stocked up. Last night was a self-tan, hair wash, everything shower kind of night. So my hair is perfectly clean, and I also am really feeling like I want to go to Hotworks again today. I went yesterday, and so every time I go to Hotworks, I have to wash my hair because I sweat so much because you're working out in a sauna, obviously. And otherwise, I would not be washing my hair every day. It's a ton of work. I mean, if you have long hair or just a lot of hair, you know, it's a hassle. I just can't be doing the whole routine every single day. So that's the one thing about Hotworks is that I have to wash my hair after I go. So a lot of times I don't go 2 days in a row, but today's a chilly day, it's rainy, it would be the perfect day to just go warm up in the sauna. But thinking about doing my whole hair wash routine and having to dry it and everything because I can't go to bed with it wet. That's not good for your hair. I'll run some errands and then we'll see how we're feeling. Okay, so I grabbed the wrong size. All that was over there was the big jumbo one. And I've never gotten that one before. So I was like, okay, if that's all they got, then I guess I'll grab a few. Well, the jumbo size wasn't part of the deal. So it was over $200 as I was checking out. And I was like, wait a second, hold up. And she was like, yeah, that size isn't part of it. So thankfully they had some of these hidden somewhere. I mean, I about got myself in trouble there and I got a little gift. But since I was already checking out, I probably would have gotten more than 3. But she was like, do you still want 3? And I was like, oh yeah, that's great. So I might actually go order some more on the app too. Would that be crazy? I also grabbed some of these Let Me De-Bloat gummies. I love these. People talk bad about this brand, but I swear I really think these work. And then last but not least, this Urban Decay eyeliner. I'm telling you, look, there's 3 shades on my hand right now that I was playing around with in the store. These do not budge. They are so, so good. And I haven't really heard people talk about them very much, but Sydney introduced me to this one. It's the shade Whiskey. I'm doing my sister-in-law's wedding makeup here in like a month, and I've tried a few different eyeliners on her, and I just haven't perfected it, but I think this one is the one that's gonna look like exactly what she's looking for, and it's gonna look so good with her green eyes. This wasn't part of the sale, but I think that it was like $20, and I mean, I'll never run out of this. This will last me forever. That's everything from Ulta. Okay, so this is how our bedroom is looking right now. I'm a little embarrassed. I don't know, the clothes, we just let the clothes accumulate all over the floor while we were sick. So, task of the day, I'm gonna clean this up, and I also really want to organize these drawers a little bit more. Sock curls from last night, they're actually looking so good. Maybe my best sock curls so far.
Shine.
Good morning. Oh, have you been so lonely?
Good boy.
Okay, so we came over to Jess's house to let Shiloh out, and he has a little doggy door, but he refuses to use it. So this little stinker will hold it until someone takes him out. He has a perfectly good little thing to get in the backyard here.
I love you.
He's such a hand holder.
Yeah.
Do it again. Oh my goodness.
You're a good boy.
Oh. I love you.
Yeah, you're a good boy.
Okay, it is about 1:38 p.m. I have about an hour until I have to leave. I'm just doing a Vegas turn today. And this is my first day back to work in like 3 weeks, maybe even a month. It feels like it's been forever. I did have recurrent training last week, so that is work, but I have not actually worked a flight since my long Miami layover. And that was, I feel like that was like mid-February. So it's been forever, but I mean, when you're sick, you're sick. What are you gonna do? This product really grew on me. I've used it before and ended up tossing it. That was a few years ago. Didn't like the smell, and I just remember not being very impressed with it, but I heard that they reformulated it, so I went and got it again, and I love it. Whatever they did, I really, really like it now, and it doesn't have a smell at all. I feel like since I haven't vlogged in so long, I should have a bunch of stuff to catch y'all up on, but I've got nothing basically because I was pretty much in bed for like 2 weeks. I haven't been that sick in a long time. My schedule this month was really bad. I don't know what happened, but I feel like the trips are worse than they usually are. I'm seeing a lot of 3-leg days, even trying to trade stuff. A lot of the trips that I could trade into are even worse than the trips that I had. Thankfully, I was able to drop most of my schedule and pick up turns. So that is pretty much what my schedule is right now. But yeah, I don't know what happened because my schedule last month was actually pretty good. Actually, that's a lie. Last month I was on reserve. But the month before that, January, my schedule wasn't bad at all. So I really don't know what's going on, what happened. But one thing about this job, it'll keep you humble because just when I start to think that 7 years, I'm starting my 8th year this year. So going on 8 years seniority, just when I start thinking that maybe 7 years isn't nothing, that maybe my seniority isn't that bad, and maybe I can hold 2-day trips, and maybe I can hold off reserve, oh, I got humbled so quick. So Sydney and Jordan and I all did recurrent training together last week, and it was really good to see Jordan. I hadn't seen her in forever, and she was telling us about being based in New York, and man, it really got me thinking, what if I was based in New York? What if I just commuted to New York and could hold off reserve? And you know, it seems like it's easier to drop trips there than it is in Dallas. I mean, I tell you what, I got one bad schedule and it had me rethinking everything. Like, maybe I should transfer. What am I doing here? I cannot remember the last time I packed this poorly. I mean, I've got pajamas and a toothbrush and face wash just in case. Like, I'm not bringing makeup or anything like that. And hopefully we don't get stuck. But I do not feel like packing a whole suitcase just for a little Vegas turn. I'm bringing a liquid IV for the day. I'm gonna throw it in my Owala water bottle. I don't know if this is really true or not, but I feel like when I have electrolytes, it keeps me fuller than just drinking water all day. I've heard other people say that too. And we also got Jimmy John's for lunch, so I'm bringing half of my Jimmy John's sandwich. And we got some salt and vinegar chips to go with that. Okay, we're here about 40 minutes early. I did princess work today because it's cold. We're getting back late, and you know, it's just one of those days. I don't know if I've shown y'all this ring yet, but y'all know I always wear like a travel ring, a fake wedding ring, when I'm working or traveling. I'm just too nervous to wear my real one to work. I'm just scared I'll lose it or hurt it, especially since I'm working the galley all the time. I don't know, you just bang your hands all over everything in the galley, and I just don't want to mess it up. So I found this one on TikTok Shop, and it is actually so nice. And it looks so similar to my real ring. I mean, the details are beautiful. All right, good morning. Let's make some coffee. Sugar-free caramel syrup. This is definitely not the healthiest thing, but it makes my coffee so good, and it's sugar-free, so it makes me feel better. Love this oat milk. Little vanilla creamer and some ice. And look at that coffee. Okay, so first stop of the day is actually going to be the post office. Yesterday was such an easy, smooth day. Nothing went wrong. I had a good crew, good book, but it was late. So I get on the Skylink to go over to the terminal where I parked. I get on the Skylink and there's this bag just sitting there. And I mean, the airport's pretty empty at this point. So there were a few other people on the Skylink, but I'm like holding the bag up and, you know, no one's claiming it. And I just like didn't know what to do. So I'm going through this bag and I'm trying to find like a license or something, find the owner of this bag, because it just felt like it's late at night. It felt like the bag had been there for a while. It's not like somebody had just left it on the train. So I'm trying to find somebody to look up or something, and there was a Bible in the bag and there was an address in there. There was a name on the Bible and it didn't match the address on the inside, but still there was a little sticker that had someone's address in there. I'm quickly like trying to find the owner of this. I'm like looking on Facebook for this person. So I Googled the name in the Bible and I found this person and it had a phone number. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna text this number and see if this is the owner, and hopefully, you know, I'll just mail it to them, because I'm also sitting there thinking, is this stealing? Like, if I take this bag off this train right now, like, did I just steal a bag? Am I gonna get in trouble? Am I gonna get fired from my job? Never seen a lost and found. I wouldn't know where a lost and found is in DFW airport, wouldn't know how to get something there or what they do with it. I don't know. I don't know if that's a thing. And at 1 o'clock in the morning almost, nobody's gonna be working at the lost and found if there is a lost and found. So I was just like, you know what? I'll just take this home and mail it to this address. But I'm also sitting there feeling like I'm responsible for this bag that I just found. Like, this is my responsibility. I can't just leave it. What if someone steals it? What if someone actually steals it? I don't know, I just get anxious about things like this. But the number that I texted did text me back, and he said, yes, it's my wife's. Like, she was so worried about it. Thank you so much. He was super appreciative. And he said she was on a plane right now. So I know the bag had been there for a while and she didn't know where she left it. He said she didn't know if she left it on a plane or wherever. So anyway, I'm gonna go over to the post office in a little bit and mail that bag. So that was the exciting end to my day yesterday. Okay, I think I'm just about done with Costco, because it's always so packed. It's 3 p.m. on a Monday and it's packed. Like, do y'all not have jobs? Do y'all not have to go to work? There are so many people here. It's so busy, and it's always like this all the time. Okay, so we are ordering some Olive Garden for dinner. We've been talking about Olive Garden for weeks. I don't know why I've just been craving Olive Garden, and haven't really been there in forever, to be honest. But while we were sick the last few weeks, we didn't feel like cooking or going to the grocery store or anything like that. So we ordered food several times while we were sick, and it was so nice. Whenever people say they can't cook or they don't cook or stuff like that, like they're always eating out, I'm always like, how? Like, you don't really mean that, because I don't know, like when I was growing up, my mom cooked every single day. Like, my mom was the we have food at home mom. We never went out to eat. So like, I never even really think about going out to eat that often. I'm just always planning meals and meal prepping and planning on eating at home. Like, I just don't really think about eating out that often. I mean, it's healthier to eat at home most of the time too. So, but while we were sick and while we were ordering food and just picking it up, eating at home, I was like, wow, I can actually see how people get addicted to this, because it's so convenient. It was so easy. We didn't have to clean the kitchen. I mean, it was pretty stinking nice doing that. So it made me start feeling like maybe we should do that more often, to be honest. But obviously I still do love to cook, but man, I was like, this is a really convenient thing that we could actually like maybe do more often. Anyway, all that to say, we just ordered some Olive Garden and we are gonna go pick it up and go over to Josh's dad's house and eat and get in the hot tub. It's a perfect day for a hot tub. And I'm so excited, we've got another episode of 1923 to watch, so we're gonna watch that over there. I will say the second season is definitely not as good as the first, but I feel like that's usually how it goes, but still love that show. Okay, so total we spent what, $41? Oh, 48.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say $50, but we got chicken and gnocchi soup and salad
That's a good size salad.
Yeah, yeah. And that's what I'm gonna have for dinner. A bunch of breadsticks.
6.
A bunch. Actually, wait, there's more salad.
Oh yeah, because I got one too.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
I got the house salad.
But look, they've got everything separate, so you could, I mean, I could take this to work. Okay.
That's really smart.
Thank you.
Oh, I was thinking of them.
Of who?
Them to separate everything?
Okay, well that's rude. I thought you were giving me a compliment. This is smart. Like if you want to use this to meal prep, this is a hack here. Okay, and this is a kid's meal. So this was $7. And I'm not even gonna touch this tonight. This is gonna be, like I could probably make this 2 dinners. Yeah, $7. And I got a drink with that too. And then Josh got a chicken parmesan. Josh only gets chicken parmesan at Italian places. He loves it. He doesn't get sick of it. This sweatshirt is another TikTok shop purchase that I'm in love with. I mean, this color is just my favorite. I love it. I got a lot of questions in, I think my last video. I was wearing this a ton. I mean, I've been wearing it like every single day. And it's on TikTok shop. So I don't really know if you can shop on TikTok shop if you don't have TikTok. So I didn't link it. I'm gonna have this Olive Garden salad from last night for lunch. This is such a nice big salad. I think Olive Garden is severely underrated, to be honest. Like, we spent under $50 and we still have a ton of food left in the fridge. I still had some soup left. I'll probably have that and my pasta for dinner tonight. Last night we watched the Gabby Petito documentary on Netflix. It was so good. Like they really did such a good job with it. I will say it was hard to watch. It was just so heartbreaking and it's so maddening too. Like just the fact that he got away is crazy. Like, how could they have let that happen? It's just so insane. And the parents, like, I didn't know the extent of his parents. I mean, we don't know how involved they were, but they're obviously involved and they just get to live their lives like they didn't do anything, like nothing happened. It's just so crazy to me. And I've been hearing stories actually about their neighbors, like let their dogs poop on their lawn and like they won't pick it up because I mean, they deserve it. They deserve a lot worse than their neighbors' dogs pooping and leaving their poop on their front lawn. I mean, they don't deserve a moment's peace for the rest of their lives. I think one of the worst parts of it too was seeing the body cam footage from Utah when they get pulled over and like how they're treating him as the victim and just her poor parents having to see that. Just it blew my mind. I remember seeing that, you know, years ago when this was happening, but just to put yourself in her parents' shoes, watching that, watching police officers talk to your daughter this way, and then her murderer, talking to her murderer, calling him the victim, getting him a hotel room in a domestic abuse survivors hotel. Oh my gosh, that part was so disturbing.